Hello friends, hello everyone. This is Mogar's Education, and Mogar's Education always gives you new thoughts, idea. So what today I'll say? I'll say something important things. Which are things? Which are things very important? Today I will discuss. These things is when we start some when we think some when, when we think some for business some ideas, but there I think also uh, this time we do some mistake means first we try to we are always people, we always try to we are always try to invest to our um, in business, but I'll say it is not right things. And first I'll say, if you first you have to try on yourself if you want to do something new things. And today's morning is also morning is very nice and fantastic today also. Now it is 6 o'clock in the morning time also, very thick foggy. That's why sunshine is not uh, comes out. So always, my dear friends, think one things: how do you invest on yourself? Don't say to others people. Don't invest to other things like this material things. First, you have to do invest on yourself, and you have to do spend your time with on yourself. You have to do spend. I think also you have to do spend your time on yourself, not to other self. And how many times you are getting, how many times you spend, how many times you are spending on only just on yourself. No matter, and nobody will I said nobody will give you nothing, nobody will say nothing. And how many times first you invest on yourself, then after few months and few years, few years later, you all are think like this will be very easy way. That's why also now also I am wasting. I am spending my time on my way. And what is no, what I don't know. I always, yesterday also I said one of my friend incident. Now also today also one of thinking is very important, which like this spoken English. When you start to speak, when you will start to speak, then you will think some of things doesn't come in your mind, but you have to think in a like this also. Speaking time, which are sentences will come in your mind. First focus on your things. Like also yesterday I said one things also, we are people which are incident irritate to you. All are we human being, or some also some irritate things, not some incident, and some it may be some incident and some events, some incident and some event. These are things irritate to you, irritate to me, but we didn't say, we didn't we cannot say these are irritating. And how can I explain these things? Also now also I'm also explaining with my on myself also. Today also I will make a video. Nobody will watch We are all people, we are so fast people, we do not read book, we do not listen, and who are person they listen much and much more, and who are people they can read the much more book, and and who's has lots of patience, who has lots of patience, they are also can do many things. But in our now also today I will say now one thing I'm also thinking now, and which are like the thinking styles, AVT. If you divided the say, three kind of thinking habit, thinking habit I found like this. I find out thinking habits like style of the three kinds of thinking habit we have in our country. First person, like this. All are we human being? We are work for others people. We are work for others people, which are works like also I'm also remembering in our problem, but it is not our own self-esteem. It is all these okay things. Okay, it is all our materialist things, and what we do, what we will do. So some people, but we are people all time in India's cultural people, our Bengali traditional Bengalian culture, Bengali people, they always and they think like mm, they always think like what they are would love to do, what they are would love to do all time. They are what is things like this. They have no any logic and why they are saying what will say. But we are people. Now today's topic is very fantastic. I am also sharing with you. Now also I found my topics. So my topics is we are people. We work for others person. We work all time. We work for other person, then other person give the other person give us money, and money will come, and those money, this money, because this money help to me for better life. And okay, now one of now also one of a teacher like the ship like who is my mentor, I also read whose book many times, but uh, who said to me these things also. If in our which are person very rich persons, if from them all our money, if we collect from them money, we collect, and then after if we get divided to in this world people, if we get if we if we give all our money others people, then after 2 years later all this money will go to the rich people, rich person. Rich person is that's why their thinking style is very different, and my thinking style also different. So my dear friends, all time you have to do think your own way. You have to do think. You have to do speak your own way. You have to do some important things you can do. Like also now also I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy, but and want so many types of, and why we will do our for others people, why we will do. I also I find out some problem in our society. So society's person, they do not understand what is the meaning of this language. They do not know in our social this language power, this language power, how many strengths in this language. All time we think, okay, now I can read, I can I get a good mark in English, but it is not the right things. And which are things, important things is that when you start to speak, then you will understand what is happening in your mind, in your brain. Then brain will provide to you some sentences. These are the sentences will be very comfortably you can speak with these sentences like this. Also, I'm also practice. I practiced it. I practiced it. Then in our reading book, and which are person, like also I'm thinking which are person want to speak continuously, which are person who can speak continuously, how how long you can speak continuously. These things is very important. How many times, how long can you speak continuously? Then you will understand which are things which are happening, which are incident working, which are incident. What is what what happens? What's happened? Um, Increasing, what happened increasing in our mind. Some of also yesterday one of these things said I for my friend who which are incident edited to you, you try to speak, these are sentences. And also now also I also in our culture so many people they say don't say, but why I don't say, like also I also wanted to like one of my friends who was now so his, if I also said his name, but one of my friends his like this his face now I memorize, I my brain is scanning now. Also I am I will tell to you this my friend's name is like this. I don't want to mention his name. And what happened when I was young, this the man, like in our surrounding life, so many types of people who I have so many friends, but because my mother and father, my mother died when I was 9 year, not 15 years old. Then my father also would go in office. My father works in an office, and my father would work in an office. Then I would go here and there. Some of friends are then that time was not friendly time. That time was friendly, and whose house we go and who will come, and then we will all time we discuss to others person about this. We are think like the small minded people, we all time talk to each other, friends like this, their house, my house, and every time we talk to each other, we would talk about them. So then what is happening, and one of my friends also he also died before now, so 10 years ago like this, 2012 he was died. So by some disease, by some illness, he died. But then I am now, so this incident irritating me, these incidents with my friends. But I also I had seen many things in their family, and his father mother how they would react to us. Now today also I will share with you these things. He yesterday also said one of things. Because of that, I now one thing I found it, if I cannot say, these are words very very complicated words. I am saying not words, complicated thinking, and which are person they are, yeah, they are insult, they always try to insult to me. Then his father mother always would think they are like this maternal uncle who was in Bangladesh, and he was very rich now. So I am saying his maternal uncle, and so some of times we would play together, but we didn't understand what's happening. And when I was in class 9 or 10, it may be, class 10, then I am preparing for my study, and his father and mother, they 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 send his son in Bangladesh. But okay, and after 6 or 1 years later, she came back. Now this time was like this winter season, summer vacation. When we okay, winter season. This time was winter season. Then we all our people would play together, and like why I am saying to you, this is irritating things. These things is irritate to me, and I couldn't say to uh, anyone. Then okay, now I am trying to speak with you and with me. My like this. So when I will say these words, then I will feel very relief. I will feel relief. Then my soul will feel relief because he died. Because not his why he's died, why he was died. So their mental situation was not good. Because of that, and who like this they stayed in our house so many times. So we would play like this when we were child, like this when I was in class 2 or 3. Then we also grow up together. But they, and then after they uh, like this they also bought uh, mm, some land from when they were stayed in our house. But after but I think also it was some of people who are people nearest to me. I always feel this their attitude. But I feel, we feel, and why not? They they lived they lived in our house so many, and when his father's worked and his father would go to market, his father carried some shakes of rice carried in the market, and he would go to the house, and we also played together. Like they were three brothers and sister. One sister, there were two brothers. But what happened? Okay, now when I was growing up, then wonder what happened. This incident is very irritating things, very dangerous things. Now, so I am, I am also feeling with him, and what I did and what he did and what I did with him. But he didn't. So okay, but they are lived. They lived in my house, in our house, but he didn't never think and who is nearest person. Okay, then he, after coming from Bangladesh, he um, brought some t-shirts. These things means this incident, these things is very important. Means these things, that's why I also speaking to you. These things uh, he he bought some of t-shirts, and when like this, my friends, come, and we all are 3 4 friends, we went to his house. Then in the like this, then time was 2 or 3 o'clock, and we were played in EL, like also cricket or like some football. We always played some of, and he went to the, then we were all students, and only he was went to the Bangladesh, and he came back. Then we some people also, when they would go to near our neighbor states, and he came back, and we would go their house. And I also uh, went to their house with my friends, and he said some of t-shirts he took out from his bag, and he said now he given this some of t-shirts with another friends between another friends, two or three friends, and he said it is for you, it is for you. But he what is this? I couldn't speak these words now also, and but I will say these words. I will use these words. No, I didn't carry nowadays 30 or 35 years past, but I didn't say he couldn't give me nothing. Then also I think why what is matter, and okay, no matter, but I didn't say anyone in my mother father's. Okay, then some of my friends also sometimes they say, they can say, but I can say, but then now I was like this 12 years old. I was 12 years old then. My memory was very thinking so very high level. Now I thought what I did these things, what did these things also. They lived in our house, and I also all time we played together. But he gave to the he gave these t-shirts and another person, but he he didn't give me nothing. Okay, then what I did for him, when I completed my art college, he went to the Bangladesh, but we don't know and where. Now God always given to me some power. That's why I did, and that's why they are checking. God's checking to me. But now God, today I am saying to you these words because this incident irritated me. This incident irritated me, and that's why I am explaining to you like my God is my God. My video I am sharing with this video some incident irritating me because and what I did, and nobody will understand my things. Nobody will say nothing. Nobody will okay then and I completed my art college. Then uh, I went to the Calcutta. Then I saw him to there. He is like after from this incidents before after 2 or 2 not 5 years later, and I completed my art college. Then his mother father always would say to me, but I didn't say. This incident very hard to me. This incident very hurtful for me. Incident was hurtful for me. I didn't say never to anyone. So now today also I am explaining these incidents. I think also if in our brain and which are things, if irritate some things, you try to speak with to others people, but you cannot speak with these words. Like now also I am speaking in English language also I am speaking, and I am that's why I am explaining to my on my uh, friends who are left to me. Then they will think like also. And one of great things also I found this ball, and this ball uh, now okay, what is this? Okay, this ball is good. Now just wait, my dear. Then I think also this incident irritating me, and why this incident irritating me, and why not I can speak. I think also if you cannot speak, if you can explain these incidents, then you're speaking your things, and you have to remove from your mind, and how you have to remove your all things. How can this is possible? Not it is impossible. This is possible things. okay, now I am also sharing. And what happened, I had gone to Calcutta, then I suddenly I saw him. But hey, what you are doing here? And he also said to me, why you are come here in Calcutta. Then I said I completed my art college, then I have to do some exhibition. That's why I have come here. And okay, now in this year, okay, and we also traveled here and there, but I didn't say to him nothing. Then after again 2 years later, I had gone to Calcutta. Then again I met to him. Then he said his all our incident what happened with him. Then when I had gone Kolkata, that time I saw he was very sick. Then I said to him, "Hey, my dear friends, and what happened with you?" Then he said some of incident he shared with me. Then I said to him, how you want to go in now our you want to go your house, and if you want to go, and you can go with me. But he never uh, come to Beirut. But when he was in Bangladesh, on this way, this Bangladesh, like he has no any passport, he has no nothing, but he went his maternal uncle who they are bought a house in Calcutta, but in this house their mother, also grandmother, lived in this house, and this grandmother was caretaker, was my friend, and they live together. And in this house they like this also married house, some of married, also our birthday, dead day, these are all these events they would rent to others people. And uh, one of secretary also manager also head there, also manager head there, but because my friends also lived with his grandmother, and my friends care to his grandmother, because he was very ill when grandmother died. Then what happened, then his maternal uncles also listened. He was his my friend was HIV positive. Then these things is very dangerous things. Then he said to me what happened, and I said to him what happened, and he explained to me, and how it came in his body. But incident was very shockable, and he would lived then also some in club, and his maternal uncle also sold this house. Then where, and the maternal uncle didn't say nothing to him, how he would come, how he would go his house, neighbor house, but how he had so many days also his with his illness, he stayed in a club. Then when I had gone to, then I said, okay, now will you go? If you want to go with me, then I will help you. Then we will I will bought some train ticket, and I bought some train ticket, and he came back to me with me. Then this incident was, my dear friends, how can I say, who was HIV positive, and I helped him. But now I'm also thinking, these words do good for others, it will come back in unexpected ways. Then when when he had come with me in his house, then their mother and father, they are also very, what to say, they are very not good person. They, why not, I do not understand. Because of that he never think to me good things. But because it may be this reason was my father and my mother. But what happened now, nowadays also I am thinking, and what they what has happened. But okay, now I leave it. Then this incident also completed, and nowadays in our surrounding life, so many types of people. They are very like a rubbish people. Their thinking is very. But I did, and but when like this incident is like what is God? And I said to God, why you are like I'm also thinking this work, my artwork is very great. I will do my artwork again. So now also today also I'm thinking about things, some of like what some of another things, but I will start my work. Okay, my dear friends, so today I will remove from this place. And what is happening is that now I'm I have come from, I completed my 2 kilometers, then I will return 2 kilometers journey. Then my friends, I said to him, okay, these things, and why now also I am remembering these things, and who are people who who disgraceful, and who are and his mother, father, he also they are dead, but their mental situation is was not good. Their mental and their observing power also not good. And who are people they they would live in our house. And some of people who are so many people also they did some wrong things with us, but they do not know. And after when they had gone, their had gone time was their had gone time their time had gone was time their had gone was time uh, mm, their time was had gone. Then they would show their activities with us. Now these are incidents I also remember, but I didn't action against them. I didn't never action them, but I help to him. I help them always. Now also nowadays also I help. Because of that, if I against say something about them, but how difference was, how difference would be me and them. But my dear friends, always I'm also saying to you, what is happen, what will happen in this in our life, which are things. This is also another things also, and I would share with my wife, but she doesn't understand my things. She always irritating me, but what happened, how I spent my childhood, and these are incidents nowadays also irritating me. But now today also I said one of things in this these are two things is very two things always irritating to me. That's why I said these words I couldn't speak before. But this t-shirt incident is very shockable for me. This t-shirts incident very shockable me, because but they do not understand when uh, they would give they would give to these others people, when they would have given in front of like this they did these things also, because they try to irritate to me. This is the things. And when I think also in our in my family, when some people will come, but I say to my wife all time, you have to do thing. One thing is, when somebody will come in my house, then you have to do same to same things. If you give me some this cup of tea with this cup of tea, and you, you also try to give them. but if you don't have nothing, but you don't give them. So these are things they intentionally, I'm also thinking they intentionally did. But then when we were child, now also my son, and that's why I say, my son, you didn't go to another house, you never, and what's happen will happen, you don't know. Now some of people will say to anything, but what will do, these are incidents very dangerous, very dangerous, and these incidents will irritate all life. Now also I am 47 years old. Now these incidents, today I remove these incidents, and I make video with my this incidents very very shockable. That's why I said, my dear friends. Okay, now another things, this incident very very uh, be, because of that, I take action with my good works, with my good fields, with my good artwork. That's why I had taken this action, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know how I had taken this result action. But in our so many types of person, also some, they all time do something negative things, but they do not understand. They, I think also, I thought they did not understand, but nowadays I am thinking they are, they know these things, why they are doing this. This is common things. Also many things I recover, I forget. And how many things, how many types of this type of incident, how much, so much more. These are like these incidents is very 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 shockable, and very very um, sadable, and you can think, and these are incident whole time creating some of, that's why we didn't that's why we couldn't remember our new things. These are incidents set up in our brain, in your brain. What will do then? Now also I am practicing my English language. That's why I can speak these are words and these are language. And okay, so, and I also think so many writer how they get their writing topics. They also, their writing topic also they get from their friends. Some of this Ruskin Bond also, one of his story, this story's name was Timothy was a tiger, and how Udo, his grandfather, and what Udo, his grandfather, and how the Ruskin Bond explained this story, this not story, and their life. All time we all are people like we are irritating in our brain. All time we remember it. This is human psychology, human attitude, human work style. They always try to work. Now one of topics also, now I will say to you. One of my friends, I given to answer to them. One who was my maternal uncle, and who would come to my house, and who he always said to my mother, oh, my sister, and who was my what is there, uncle who always said. And he didn't think, and he always would say to my mother, and what will do with your this like we had a shop in Batla market, some fish like this fish, like some of place, and my grandfather would sell some fish, uh, uh, in this market like this. We had own property we had, but this property, how he had captured this property and what I am doing. So like just wait. These are incidents very good. Now also I think why and who did some incident with me and with but I didn't never do with them negative things. All time I would do better with my life. But now, so nowadays also I am thinking, so first you have to do, so many books also I read. First you have to do, make your own self honest person, humble person, kindness person, then everything will come to you. This is called this law of gravitation. I believe this books, and this book's name was law of gravitation. And whichever works you will start, whichever works you will think, these are things will return to come you. But these are works. That's why you that that's why I was born. And which day you will understand, that day will be for you. And some of the many many wise men, say they always said they always say some of important things, important knowledge in our life. But do good for others, it will come back unexpected way. Now also I am thinking about this with this English language, and how many times these are words irritate, it does not matter. But I'll think now one of these things also I'll say. Now let's start my incidents. Oh, another incident is one of my who had taken our property, and he always came to in my house. But I think now I think, and why not, and he always tried to show his kindness and politeness. And my mother was very like a simple person, like this simple. She was very honest, and she always would love to others people. And she had no uh, any clever idea, but he always believed to others person. She always believed to other person. And also one of my mother's son, me, and I born from his home. Then my mother didn't think, and my father would job. That's why, and he always would come to in our house. Then he said, I listen these words, I hear these words so many times. And what and why, and when my grandfather was ill, not sick. My grandfather was ill. Then and my mother uh, had need some of money. Then my maternal uncle gave to him. My maternal uncle gave to my mother some money. And because for this money he had taken our property. Some of money when my grandfather died, then like about this 30 or 40,000, and that time after 20 or 40 years ago. Then my mother didn't think and what she would do. And my father also couldn't understand this about this with my grandfather's property. But sell he had to sell this property. But nowadays I think, and they how he captured my grandfather's property. Now what happened, I am taking action. This action is like also I am starting this education. With this education I am taking action. And now I am feeling good. That's why my grandfather and would say to me something. But okay, now I'm feeling happy. So this type of incident, Now, which are like this, if I say to our some of, and when we need to, when we do some harmful things, then we, and now also he's, what I didn't say these words, I will say, oh, okay, now, and whatever. Now, his grandchildren also, she she is reading in my education centers, and she, I think also he returning his money with this education, and every year, or like this, already I had taken this money, 24,000 it may be, and they are like the 6 or 7, okay, and these things, and do good for others, it will come back unexpected way, and what is happening, what will happen, these things will come to you. But I always do good. I always think, I always do best for me, which are things I am doing now. Also, I am speaking here in front of camera. I am recording myself. I am learning. I am passioning with my thoughts and idea, and how many times, how many days I can study, I can learn. I also thought one of things, then when I would read in my house, so many friends would say to me, and why you are learning, and I said, I uh, I I had given to them answer. I gave them answer. So now also I'm learning from my grandchildren. That's why nowadays I'm 47 years old. Now also I'm making this idea for everyone, and who are people interesting. This name is this Mokadish Education. That's why I say this education name is Mokadish Education. And every time you can think on your way. Don't waste time you for others people. Now also I will say, I will say to you, my dear friends, all time you have to do on your way, on your things, on your idea. You have to work on your idea. Now also today also internet era, everyone has a mobile. You have mobile, I have mobile, he has mobile. Everyone do this everyone do make some more video, and this video you can share with this video. Now also I am feeling very like today's morning is not coldy, and very wet swearing from my body, wet swearing from my body, and what will happen. But when nowadays also I am thinking about this sentence, about these words, about this language, and now so I am enjoying with my words. I am doing work with my work. Nobody, and I'll say, nobody will give you chance, nobody will give you nothing, nobody will give, everybody will give only this, everybody will give you judge. So my dear students, my dear students, my dear students, my dear students, my dear learner, my dear learner, my dear next generation, my dear next generation, it will say, and what will say, and somebody will say to me, somebody can say to me what you are saying, and okay, my dear next generation, I will say to you, don't, 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 what's, don't make, uh, don't do bad things, and you can do good things, and who are people. And if you think life is game, you can play it. If you think life is short, you cannot do it. It is your own things. And what will happen, this is language, this language is, that's why I say English language is very like complicated language. But also I am wasting my time, I am also practicing. But in this world now also I am feeling very happy. I am now alone, but I am sharing my thoughts, all of thoughts with you. But who are people can say, and who have lots of time, and they also can uh, learn with me. But I know they are also doing their mistaking some mistakes, and who one of things also tickled in my mind. But some of friends yesterday, what happened yesterday when I would go what is nurture, and for my some getting marriage ceremony, and some of my big brothers arranged, but I had gone there, and in this movement, one of my friends said to me and called me, "Hey, Dada, where are you now?" And I said to him, "Now I am in Nalchar Bazar." And he said to me, "Do you have time for some tuition?" And some IAS officer, he would love to teach for you, and I recommended your name. But I say to him, okay, no matter. Okay, uh, uh, I have sometimes, and uh, I will teach him. So matter, no matter, and how much money he would given to me, and I said to him, no matter how much he will give, and first month I will observe him. Then I didn't say nothing about this money, and first I thought uh, I will say to him, but I didn't say. Okay. Now, who is my one of my friends, and I said to him, no, no, okay, we have also. I have also some of education centers. If you want to open this education center, you can open. So I said him all our things, and he understood. Oh, it is very good, and it is very nice. It will be very nice. And then I said, hey, we have everyone. You have skill, I have skills, but we do not explain these skills and why. We are all time we are working some of commission work for government. But if you want to know this language, you can some uh, business with this language, and many things also it comes. So now also I am thinking about this topic, and which are topics suddenly come in our mind, but we do not understand what will happen the next stage, next step. But how can I get feel, and how can I action with these topics? But these are sentences also irritating me. But nowadays also I said, and when he will call me, and now also I am waiting. But one of these Shakespeare said, I do not accept from anything, from anyone. I always do. This word is very interesting. I do not accept anything. I do not accept now. Like see my here also here some. Okay, I do not accept. I do not accept. This is my style. It may. Then how many days I live? But one thing's also now I am saying this thing, but it is not good for me. I'm also thinking now. If I have to do my works with my works, and with my painting I have to do, no matter, and it will come so many days also. So many that like this Shah Rukh Khan, and also Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, which are said also one of this. Every day you have to do say grateful things, like this gratitude. You do gratitude with the sun, with this environment. Now today also I have come in this place, that's why I am very feeling good. But these are all this happening in our life. So many days, so many times you are wasting with us. Now so I thought and think, okay, now you start to think with your own way. Some of things, some of thoughts, idea, everything will come to own your way, and what will happen? So now, my dear friends, I am I will say now I remembering some things. These are things. Some of this quotes I will say to you. I want to start. So people hide the truth. The luckily truth does not care. So great men discuss ideas. Average men discuss events. And small men discuss people. So great men discuss ideas. Average men discuss events. Small men discuss people. How you explain these quotes? How you understand these quotes? And how can you fill this course with this course, and this also learning English. If you know these are sentence, these are words, you can speak with these words. So every time you have to do try. If you do this try, you can speak automatically from your mouth, and mouth will be very naturally comes out from your mouth, from these words, with these words. Every day try to speak. Nobody will give you nothing. So think this about this. Now also I say, so when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. So many things. So opportunities, possibilities, and everything. So my dear friends, I'm also thinking about this words, about this problem. So now I will share. Some of a story. These are stories. Means once upon a time there was a boy who didn't go to school. He always would see always would see many people uh, wearing spectacles, read and write. Many many people's wearing, many people's, and would see. Would see means once there was a boy, and he was very who was very who didn't go to school. He always tried to think, and how can I read like these people. But one day, what will happen with this him? And he thought, if I can buy some of spectacles, it would be very nice for me. And he when he started his journey for town, and some of went to the bus station also, then went to the bus station, then took one of bus. Now also I didn't say these words like he or he. His means is pronoun I didn't, but I would use this pronoun before so many times also. But I can remove these words. Would go. He had gone. He had gone. He had gone to the bus station, and took one of bus. Then he started his journey. Then he get out this bus, and he went to the shop. Some of a verb, 3-4 verbs after, you can use this verbal words, and then you can use this verb words is very important for every English language. Also, my dear friends, and then he went to the shop, say to the shopkeeper, can you give me some spectacles and book for reading and writing? The shopkeeper gave him various spectacles and book also, but couldn't read. The villager couldn't read nothing, and said to the shopkeeper, my dear friends, your all are spectacles useless for me. Couldn't read nothing. But the shopkeeper gave him a doubtful look, and he said, why? And what is matter? My all spectacles is very nice and interesting. My all spectacles very good. And why you said so many people also had taken these spectacles for reading, but why you are saying my spectacles are not good? But the villager said, no, my dear friends, your all are spectacles useless for me. I couldn't read nothing. And the shopkeeper gave him a doubtful look, and he said to him. So, my dear friends, I think also you You didn't go to school, you didn't read, you couldn't read, like this your book was upside down, why? And he said, oh yes, 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 my friends, I thought uh, if I buy spectacles, I can read like these people, and spectacles help to reading and writing. And then the villager said to him, no, no, my dear friends, spectacles don't help you read and write. Spectacles help you to see better. Then first of all, you try to read and write. First, you read and write, and then after you can buy this buy spectacles. First, you have to learn, and all these things the shopkeeper learned. When he learned all these spectacles things, the shopkeeper he was very ignorant, and he said to the shopkeeper, not villager, my dear friends, uh, first you have to learn, and then after you can buy these spectacles. Okay, now the villager had gone. Then he moved his shop, moved out from there. You can say, and he went out from there, moved out, and went and away from here. So like this also, my dear friends, all time you can speak your own your way, which is matter, which is things. Every time you see it comes to you naturally from your mouth. You can think, you can think, you can give answer, you can think, you can give answer, you can speak, you can write. Normally words. So you can say before also I thought many type of sentences also. Now also I'm feeling good with these words. These are words very interesting. But that's why I'll say this is Mogadishu education, and Mogadishu education always give to you new thoughts and idea. Uh, thoughts and idea will give you now. So I'm also sharing with you some of incidents. I always try to speak always like this. Some of person said every day you have to speak like 1 hour in a day, in a day 1 hour in the morning, in the evening. But I say every morning you try to speak something with your own your sentences, own your knowledge, own your ideas. You try to speak with these words. Okay, now my morning was finished here, and I will say thank you very much who are watching my video, and I will say if you like and subscribe can not matter. It is not my matter. Matter is it's here you who are you wanted. Okay, now my video is in here today. I will stop my video here. Okay, my dear friends, bye and good night. Good, not good night, good morning.